Hello everybody. Today we're finally going to do the draw and I'm showing you my last entry that came in. Mind you, I am still waiting for other 3 entries, so I'm going to inform everybody, and I hope you don't think that this is not fair. I have put their names in my jar. Now if they get picked from this jar, I will obviously wait for their entry to come in before I send the pack out. If it doesn't come in, I am so sorry, but I will do the draw again, because I see it only fair that I receive a tag. In this case, it's fair for everybody. I'm sorry if you don't think this is fair, but I know that their tags are on their way, and naturally I'm terribly sorry, but the mail service is what it is, and I feel terrible, not including them in my draw. So I've put their names in here. And their names are, apart Mary, I put your name already in here. I couldn't film it that day because my son had the camera with him. He was on a school trip, and I couldn't wait to see it. When I saw your name on the envelope, Mary, I go, oh my goodness, I can't wait to see her tag, so I had to open it. So yeah, I've included your name, Mary, in my jar. Here's my jars. There's 28 entries altogether. And the other 3 names are Sherry Habing, I'm sorry, Sherry, am I pronouncing that right? Amy Taylor and Victor. So, I know that, and I've even seen, Amy's tags. I've seen Victor's tags, and they're in the mail. They're getting here. I'm sorry, everybody, if you don't think this is fair, but I didn't, it's because I didn't want to wait so much longer either. Like I said, if one of their names happened to come up from the jar, I naturally will wait until their pack gets in to mail it out. If not, I will probably only wait another 2 weeks maximum if one of them is picked and I have to wait. I will wait maximum another 2 weeks. If it doesn't come in, I will do another draw. So just to make it fair to everybody, and I know they sent it. I believe that they sent it, and that's all there is to it. So I want to include them into the draw as well too. And anyways, get back to Mary's from the Mary Atelier. Her beautiful 2 tags. Look at that. Aren't they gorgeous? I love that they're so different from each other as well too. And this Mary, when you do this type of work on video, and your close-up pictures show it fairly well, like the dimension in it all, and I'm just, oh wow, when I see it at the end in the pictures from close up. But seeing it here in my hands, like, this is so beautiful. And she wrote "Be happy" down here, and yeah, it's simply beautiful, Mary. I'm so happy I received a tag from you. Your art, and especially this art. This is just simply beautiful. I love this. The patience you have to do all these little lines. And I still have to try my fine tip liner. Yeah, that's what it's called. That Nancy Vastine had sent me. Yeah, I still have to try them. It's strange when you want to try something new, but you're not sure, and you kind of hold off it. It's like you're keeping it just to, I don't know. I have to really try it. I still haven't understood if when you put the paint in there, you have to add water or not. I would have to sit there and try it out. Just see how it goes, and that's it. But yeah, I'm really excited to try that technique. Thank you so much, Mary. Like I said, your name is already in the jar. You guys, I'm not going to be in a rush to do this video. With a little bit of chit chat. It's like I said, being in this room for me is like, oh boy. I'm not very comfortable in my craft room lately, you guys. Yeah, I'm not really comfortable. Ever since I quit smoking, it's like they both went together. The smoking and the crafting went together well, and it kind of bugs me when I'm in here right now. So I haven't really been in a creative mind. I've just been laid back. I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine. The urges to smoke is less and less every day. Like I'll think about it, even at night. I'll be thinking about it, and I was going, wow, you know what? I didn't even think about cigarettes today. But I have not been able to come in here. I've been in here to do some videos, for challenges and things like that, and showing the Happy Mail and things that I've received. But actually crafting and they say you should not do the things that you did that would recall smoking, and this was one of those things that but I have to get out of this thing. I have to try to create and know that I'm not going to have that cigarette beside me. It's like the cigarette would help me think better. Yeah, it's really strange. Like, who doesn't smoke obviously doesn't know what I'm talking about. Who does smoke does know what I'm talking about. It's like I don't know, when you would have a cup of coffee, you would have to have that cigarette right after. They're habits that you had when you were smoking that you have to, slowly get out of them, which I am. I'm really, really proud of myself. I actually didn't think it was possible. Really. I thought that, yeah, I had been saying it for about the last year. I want to quit, I want to quit, I want to quit, I want to quit. And finally, I said, that's it. I have to stop saying and I have to do. I did it differently, maybe. I, slowed down on the cigarettes. My husband would leave them to me. I did not have control of a pack of cigarettes in my hands anymore. He was leaving me the cigarettes. I was telling him how many to leave me per day. And I was going down and down, every time. And until I was smoking, even if I did have that 3 in the afternoon, I knew if I had to come in here to do a video or to art some, I would leave, at least 1 or 2 cigarettes for in here. Until I told him, I think I was down to 4 or 5 cigarettes at the end. And he had told me a couple of days before that there wasn't any more cigarettes, that there was just very few, and that he would have to buy another pack. And I told him, you know what, don't buy anymore. That's it. I have to decide to stop, and that's it. So that's how it ended up. But like I said, coming in here is kind of hard for me. Yeah, I could still I still find it hard to come in here. I'm not finding it hard anymore after I finish eating. That urge to smoke a cigarette, no, that's gone away. Other things that went with the habit of smoking a cigarette, coffee. You know what? Before I stopped smoking, I started cutting down a lot on coffee, because here I drink espresso, and it's really strong coffee. So that's where I was really trying to cut down as well too, because it's bad for you. It's bad, yeah. And I was exaggerating with coffee a bit, so that I had already slowed down on. I always have my morning coffee. Yeah, that's when I need my coffee the most. But I had cut down. I had not had coffee in the afternoon. I haven't had coffee in the afternoon in the longest time. It's been months since I've had coffee in the afternoon. That I cut down on, a long time ago. So, no, I'm not really suffering with that either, because of the fact that I wasn't right away morning smoker. I would have to have a couple of coffees. I'd have to be awake at least an hour and a half, 2 hours before I would have my first cigarette. So that wasn't really a problem either. But yeah, there's people that have, those habits. Or some people, when they get into the car, they would light up a cigarette right away. I wasn't driving anymore, but that's a habit that I had too. When I drove, I would like to smoke my cigarette while I was driving. But I haven't been driving in years anyway, so that wasn't a problem. But yeah, just to explain to you, to who doesn't understand, who's never smoked, there's these habits that went with smoking. There's things that you would do during the day that went with smoking, and this is one of them. Crafting was one of them. So yeah, I'm trying to, and I don't care. If I have to stay out of this room, I'm going to. I don't care. I have to think about, first of all, myself. I have to let this thing pass. It's going to take a little bit of time, but hey, it's my life. I want to deal with it the way I want to deal with it. And if that means that I have to stay out of here for a bit, I'm going to. Yeah, I'm going to until, you know, this urge, like I said, it's a lot better now, yeah. And it's only been, what, it's almost 3 weeks now that I've cut completely, stopped smoking. So it's getting better and better every day, yeah. So I wanted to show you, I had shown you guys a few things that I was going to put in the pack as well too. I had showed you the last time. I think I showed you the beads that I bought from, there's, you know, little tiles, some flowers that I've made, these type of things here. I'm going to be putting in some stamps. This is an Italian brand, Baci Perugini. Those are famous. I don't know if you guys know what they are. They're a very famous Italian chocolate with a hazelnut in the middle. And there's these envelopes that hold money. This is just one of them that I'm just showing. There's going to be more laces in here as well too. Apart that, the laces that I get from my sister's wedding shop as well too. And oh, some fabrics. I'm putting in some of my quilting fabrics, and then I have some of this beautiful linen that I still have to cut, and some of this as well too. There might be there's some of these as well as too, some chipboard findings, and I'll be cutting some of my own as well too in chipboard. The dies that I have, you know, there's some bird cages from Tim Holtz and things like that. There's going to be yarns and fibers. Oh, papers, Italian papers that I have here. This is all always from, you know, that Italian company that I'm always talking about. So here I have some Italian papers. Naturally, I'm going to have to fold them or cut them down into smaller sizes. And yeah, there's some of these. Naturally, not all of them. But like I said, I'm going to cut them down and make sure, because there's a surprise that's going to be coming up now. I'll explain to you guys now. So, I wish everybody could win. I really wish everybody could win. But obviously, that can't be. So, what I'm going to be doing is there is going to be 3 prizes. 2 prizes are going to be picked out of this jar. 1 prize is a surprise that I've been preparing. Somebody knows already about this. The person that's interested, that is going to win this prize, doesn't know. It's a complete surprise for her. And so what I would like to explain is when I did start this YouTube channel, you know, I was watching videos for about a year, and throughout this year I was always saying, oh, I would love to do videos and share and everything. And you know, I built up the courage and started doing videos. So this prize that's going to be going to this certain person, this certain person is a very, very dear friend of mine. And not only, she's one of the admins in International Crafters group. And the reason why a little prize will be going to her is because she was my very, very first subscriber. And you guys, I can't tell you how much I was so happy to, you know, when I had that first subscriber, I was, my goodness, I called my sons over. I said, look, I told them on the computer, I have my very first subscriber. I was so happy that somebody was just interested in subbing, you know. And this person is Anne-Marie Collins. Yes, Annie, my sweetie pie, it's you. So, Annie, you're going to be receiving a pack from me as well, too. I'll just show you a couple of things, some stamps and some papers, and some of these knickknacks that you've seen already here, those are going to be sent out to you as well too. And so the first prize winner, naturally, that's going to be coming from the jar, will be receiving most of what I showed you, plus there's going to be a little bit more in there. I'm hoping to send it all in one pack. If I can't jam it all into one envelope, because if I send a box, it's going to be super expensive for me. So what we're going to be doing is, this is another thing that I've been, as well, my friend has made these for me by hand. If I'll probably send them in two, I'll inform you and let you know if it's going to be, you know, expect 2 envelopes or just expect 1. I'm going to see how much I can cram in there. And the second prize winner is going to be also receiving a couple of these things. Plus, I'm going to be dividing the stuff that I have received because it is so much. And I'm so happy that I've received it. So that way I can share it with somebody as well too. So there's going to be 3 winners. Anne Marie, your name, if it gets picked out of the jar, I'll throw it back onto the side because I can't remember if I did put it in the jar or not. And I probably didn't because I have been planning this ever since from the beginning. But if it is, I'll just throw it aside and I'll pick out another name. So the first one I'm going to be receiving, the first name is going to be the stuff that I prepared, the stuff that, you know, I've bought to put in the pack. The second, like I said, will be a little bit of this stuff as well too, plus a lot of the stuff that I have received in the packs in these last few days. So here we go, you guys. I wish you all the best. I wish everybody could win, but like I said, no can do. So here we go. And like I said, if one of them gets picked of, you know, the other names that I put in here, you will obviously have to wait until the pack comes to me. And naturally, I will show it on the video, your tags, and like I showed everybody else's, and then I will send the pack out. I am going to really limit the time for, you know, just a couple of weeks. And I'm sure it'll be in by then. So this is the first name that I'm going to be picking. Ginny! There you go, sweetie. It's actually Virginia, and this is her last name. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. You are the first winner, sweetie. Yes, you are. Congratulations, hon. Okay, now the second one. And like I said, this one will be a lot of the stuff that I received. I'm going to be sharing. And this is the second name. Linda. There you go, hon. Okay, so these are the 2 winners. Congratulations, you guys. Congratulations. So we got Ginny Okakoski. I'm sorry, sweetie. I butchered it. And we got Linda LaPolka. So, and Anne Marie Collins, congratulations, honey. I hope Eileen, you didn't tell her, because I had told Eileen that I was going to be doing this. And oh, Annie, here they are, sweetheart. I picked you up some bottles too, because like I said, this was planned for quite a while, and so that way you can have some of these bottles as well too that I'm finding really cheap here at the Chinese store. So I hope everybody is happy with who won. Sorry I waited so long, but like I said, I was trying to wait as long as possible for these other 3 to come in, and I'm so sorry that I did make you guys all wait so long. And again, congratulations to the winner. To the winners. Until the next time, you guys, have everybody a great day. And yeah, I think I have both of yours, all of your addresses, so I won't be needing it. No, I won't be needing it because I have all 3 of your addresses. So everybody have a great day, and we'll be talking to you tomorrow for my challenge. Goodbye.